Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Outer Point Streaming. This is Dale Little Cheddar Lorenz. As you can see, I'm mediocre commentary for tonight, and along with me is one of our contestants in the Knockout Challenge, who actually got knocked out yesterday, Mr. Chris Green himself, the tech wizard that has been extremely helpful over the last several months in helping me kind of figure things out here in the booth. Apologize, I keep looking at the screen over here. So, hi.
Hello.
What's going on, everybody? So, anywho, if this is your first time here, thanks for being here. This is the Knockout Challenge 1.0, if you will. We've started out with 32 players, single elimination, and there's going to be a redraw on every single round. So, this is something I like. Just a brainchild that I had in the middle at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So, anywho, pretty much the rules are we've got 3 different games we can play. 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, obviously. And I have a wheel that we're going to spin in just a moment. So, the players are about to lag. Whoever wins the lag gets to spin the wheel. That is going to determine what game they're going to be playing tonight. If it's 8-ball, it's a race to 8. If it's 9-ball, it's a race to 9. If it's 10-ball, it's a race to 8 as well. So, also, whoever wins the leg gets the first break. So, it's going to be BCA rules. We'll get into all of that in just a moment. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to get you on over to... Well, you can say hi, Chris, if you want to.
I've been just sitting here listening to you talk. I was going to say, that was about the only thing I did right on Saturday was leg properly and win that.
Chris had a hard time in his match yesterday. It's all good. You know, you're under the lights for the first time. You know, it's tough. You had your chances.
I did. I just kind of fell short a little bit.
Wow.
That's all right.
Starting out with the short jokes already. Nice. Real classy. Okay, so we're going to get you over to the table, and I am going to mute my microphone. Feel free to keep talking if you want to, Chris. If not, you can just sit there and look pretty.
I do look good, don't I?
You sure do. Yeah. All right. Might want to get your optometrist involved. All right, be right back.
All right, Dale's heading out to go with the guys, have them leg. We'll see who wins the leg, if it's Shawn or Ronald. Should be close. I would say Ronald got it. So now Ronald will spin the wheel to determine which game they're going to play. Round and round it goes. And it looks like 10-ball it is. And I believe the race will be to 8 in 10-ball. I'm sure Dale will correct me if I'm wrong. And let's get things rolling.
8-ball and 10-ball are both race to 8. 9-ball is a race to 9.
Welcome back. As Dale figures out where he wants to put his toys. All right. Ooh, nice break. One in the side. Not much of a leave on the 2-ball, unfortunately, for him.
All right. Let's get this party started.
Yes, sirree. It's a race to 8, correct?
Yep, I am actually going to change that right now. Get the scoreboard up there. So if you did notice on camera, it was 10-ball. So there is no handicap in this match. So it is going to be a straight race to 8.
Nice.
It's going to be a good match. Well, if you're just joining us, everybody, thank you very much for being here. Much appreciated. If you haven't had an opportunity yet to get on over and subscribe to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and do that. And while you're at it, hit that like button and share it with all your friends and family and whatever else. That's how Outer Point streaming becomes more successful and monetize. I think last month we're up to $3.12 for the month.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Hey, it'll buy you a sun drop now.
yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. So yeah, we're close to retirement, getting there. So if you get an opportunity, step on into the chat section and say hello. And let me know how we're sounding and how it looks. That would be greatly appreciated. Without our viewers, I have no idea how it looks in your house. So,
Or how we sound.
Well, we already know that doesn't sound good.
Hey, crappy pool, crappy commentary.
That's our mantra here at Outer Point Streaming. Probably some of the worst commentary in the business. None of us really know all that much about pool, but we sure make it sound like we do. Just step on to the join the chat just to say hello. That works too.
Got a couple people saying thanks for the stream.
Here at Outer Point Streaming.
They say we sound great, and we look good.
Are they listening to a different stream?
Maybe.
Hey, Michael Parker in the house, as always. Thanks for joining us, Mike. And thanks for sharing it. So if you look at what Michael Parker did there, liked it, shared it, and has really been enjoying the matches. So I hope everybody else has been doing the same. What's going on, Fred Renner, the salsa man in the house. My favorite salsa on the planet, Mr. Fred Renner, and he does pickled asparagus and pickled pickles. Is that a thing? It's a pickled pickle.
Pickled pickle?
All right, why are we...
You're kind of blurry, I noticed
blurry
all of
over
a sudden.
there. Stop doing that.
Looks like he's going for a mass A shot. And just missed it. Ball in hand for Shawn. There, it's better again. Until you walk in front of the camera.
Yeah, something happening with the autofocus again. Yeah, we'll get that fixed. You can tell which ball is which. Yeah, I know, Mad Matt, I had the autofocus off, and every single time, for whatever reason, I start the stream, and it comes back on sometimes, not always. It's all good. JW, hello, what's happening? Derek Hansen. Everybody else liking and sharing. Thank you very much, everybody. Greatly appreciated. 7 likes already.
Nice.
We just got started.
You're getting popular.
Well, yes. Getting there. All right, Shawn Carpenter opening up his bank account with 1. And let me get on over there and... Bam!
Looks like we got a couple people in the chat cheering for Ronald.
All right, let's see if that fixed it.
Looks like Shawn has a dry break.
Joshua Trepsick, shout out to my man Ronald, a.k.a. J.R. Papoose, or Junior Papoose, everybody calls him. Mama T, explain yourself. Are you JR's better half? Actually, I think it's Junior Papoose, right? Actually, This is my. We're friends on Facebook. We've exchanged quite a few messages over the years, but it's been a long time since I've seen him in person.
Yeah, it looks like he's debating what he wants to try and do here. Not sure if you got the one over far enough so it doesn't go in the pocket or not.
Looks like a pretty small window there.
That's
a good safe.
Yes, it is. Very nice.
This is going to be a tough hit. If he has to go between those two balls, that is going to make it even more challenging. I think I would probably jack up and mass A around the 7 before I do that.
Agreed.
Let's get a different view here. Yeah, that gives you a little bit better perspective on what he's facing here. Not an easy hit. Good play by Shawn.
I could see maybe trying to do the bottom rail kick up, but you better put a little speed on it. Oh, he's going to try and go around the 7 and bank it.
I like that shot for the biggest reason is instead of kicking in between those two balls and accidentally hitting the 7, that would have been bad because now you open up that 4 ball. Right now the 4 ball's in a very precarious position, so it's going to be tough to run a rack here. So, and if you've ever played 10 ball, this is a game of if you don't have an offensive shot, you better be playing a good save. Came up a little bit cheddar on that one. So, if you're not familiar with the rules of 10 ball, 9 ball and 10 ball, both rotation games. 9 ball, that 1 ball would have counted. But given the fact that we are playing 10 ball and Shawn called it in the other pocket. Just because it went in, it does not count. So slop does not work in 10 ball. It is call your pocket.
It's calling the 6 ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty dead. All he had to do was just hit it.
Very nice.
So this is kind of what I was talking about before. So even given the fact that Shawn played the bank on that 1 ball, he opened up that 4. So now he's given Ronald the opportunity to run this rack.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, Chris, I think that was really the only challenging shot.
Yes.
The rest of this rack is pretty self-explanatory.
So, on Saturday, I'd have hooked myself behind that 10 ball.
Oh, we know. We're all watching.
Yeah, that drum cue got a lot of use. It did well.
What's going on, Dumper Dan? Dan Welch in the house. Also, my good friend from Sheboygan as well, Mr. Tim Stockinger. Cheering on Shawn Carpenter. They call him Carp in Sheboygan. Shawn was very instrumental in helping me a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, in Baraboo to celebrate Tim and Dumper Dan's anniversary. I'm going to get killed for that, just so you know, Chris. All right, this looks like it's going to be all knotted up at 1 apiece here. Yep.
Very nice.
Well, one of the things that I did last night that I just learned myself, I never even knew this. I think it's because I haven't been paying attention to it, but I'll put this on the screen right now while he is racking. So if you look at your chat right now and you go down to the bottom right where I have that circled, that little dollar sign there, if you press that, it comes up with super stickers and super chat. The reason why I have this up here is Outer Point Streaming and pretty much every other, other than Matchroom or some of the big ones, they're listener and viewer supported. And, you know, this is expensive equipment, everything else, time consuming. You know, as a free stream, we don't charge for viewers. If you feel inclined to or would like to help out with all the expenses and everything, that's how you do that. So you can do a super sticker or whatever the other one was. Super chat and then a super sticker. And then it appears in the chat for everybody else to see and make everybody else feel bad that they didn't support what we do. So if you want to, I guess the reason why I say this is if you want to keep the stream free and where it's not a pay-per-view or something like that, we greatly appreciate the support because that's what it takes to keep us going. Anyway, enough about that. Thank you. I actually had one. So J.R. Villegas played last night, and everybody knows that his father passed away. I think it was Friday or Saturday of last week. So he had cancer. He was in hospice for a little while, and a lot of JR's relatives came up from Texas. and for the funeral and everything else. So that was
No
such a
reward
nice
for that.
shot.
That was a nice bank.
Yeah, and horrible reward. So anyway, we did a 30-second moment of silence for JR's dad last night and put his picture on the stream and everything. But the reason why I tell you that, so, that's one of the things that just me as a person, I like to do because it's life, We're only here for a little while. I hate to put it that way, but none of us are here forever. So having done that and the appreciation from some of the viewers from Texas, I had 2 of them send me $25 via Venmo.
Wow.
Just for support. Okay, all right, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Avenue Auto. Right now, if you look at your chat, just sent $1.99. And you may think, well, that's only $2. What's that's going to do? There is no amount that is too small because all of that builds and builds and builds and builds over the, keeps accumulating. Good hit by Ronald there. Every little bit helps. So it does not go unappreciated. So thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Chris, until Brian and I started Outer Point streaming, I didn't realize how expensive it is.
I bet. It's like, oh, yeah, let's do this. And then one thing leads to another. And the next thing you know.
Computers, yeah, cameras and...
Internet. Multiple internets.
Yep. All right, Shawn with a good opportunity to take a 2-1 lead. I think this is probably the key shot right here. So he can either try to get to the short side of the 5 ball, 1 rail, maybe 2, or play the 5-9 combo. And I believe he is electing to play the 5-9 combo.
That's what it looks like. Nice.
And played it well. And the great thing about this is he did not leave himself on the rail with the cue ball and makes it much easier to get back down table for the 6 ball. Doesn't want to overhit this because if he ends up even somewhat straight, this is what I'm talking about. That thing is going to roll to very close to straight. This is going to be a little bit... he actually may have to hit this rail first. We'll see. Yeah, that was tough. Being so straight on.
Yep.
Oh, and he left Ronald with a really good shot for 3 rails to get back down to the 7. I like this view just a smidge better. Yeah,
Ooh,
that makes it a lot easier to see what he's facing. Don't want to run to that 10 ball. That's basically the only thing you want to avoid, or scratching. But yeah, hit it perfect.
I'd have scratched.
We know.
I couldn't believe how many times I scratched that day.
Yeah, it's like you got a rash.
I just couldn't settle down.
Been there, done that. All right, Ronald with a 2-1 lead. So Avenue Auto. Again, much appreciated. Do everybody else in the chat a favor and do me a favor. I already know who you are. Introduce yourself and tell us what it is that you do and why it's called Avenue Auto. Just, like a very short little synopsis of your business. I know what it is, but I want our viewers to know what it is in chat. So, do that.
Give us
a little free advertising on Outer Point streaming. And one of these days, you and I are going to sit down and do a video of your business. Most people can probably already guess it has something to do with automotive. And then put that on our stream.
So now I would assume he's a used car lot.
That is a very good observation.
Like I said, crappy commentary.
No, it's just that the guy sitting next to you on your left is a smartass. I can't help. It's just, I've been this way for 57 years.
I like it.
It's not going to change. Just ask Lisa. Hey. Look at there. Mama T sending $3 to help out the stream. This is what I was talking about. Now we've got $4.99 total. $5. Thank you, Mama T. You haven't introduced yourself. Who are you exactly? How are you related to Ronald? Because it doesn't say Leschig on your profile name, so you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. What a great hit. What a great hit.
Except nothing touched the rail.
Oh, yeah. We can't say anything about that. Actually, I think Ronald just asked Shawn if... And Shawn did say it. Yeah, it is ball in hand. Well, as Chris would know, so I started a messenger thread for the Knockout Challenge. There's 32 players on it, and it's gotten very funny at times. Sometimes serious, sometimes funny. That's the way it was meant to be. I mean, if we're not doing this for fun, then...
Why are we doing it?
Yeah, why exactly? Do something else. So anyway, why was I bringing that up?
I don't know.
Oh, so I made a comment. One of the great things about all of the matches that have been played so far, the sportsmanship on everybody's part, whether it's winning or losing, has been phenomenal. And that's one of the things that I believe that has to happen in pool for pool to become more mainstream, if you will. It's getting there. Believe me, it is getting there. But that's one of the things that, pool has a bad stigma around it from way back in the day, and gambling and fights and blah, 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 blah. So,
amen to that.
Ooh, that one hung up. Caught one of the outer points.
In other words, you haven't read the chat since I saw that, and you said the thing about good sportsmanship, right?
Say that again, sorry?
I said, obviously, you didn't see my comment to Fong after the good sportsmanship comment.
So, anybody that's from the Fox Valley knows Fong Wen. Or actually, anywhere around. His game has really elevated over the last couple of years.
Yes, it has.
He plays really good. And he's not a small guy. So, I had mentioned the fact that, the sportsmanship, Chris was defeated by Fong yesterday, and beating him physically off the table would have probably ended up being something that you regretted for the rest of your life.
Maybe.
Jeff Hefter, $1.99. Thank you. That is greatly appreciated. And again, I can't thank everybody enough. You know, I'm up to enough money to buy myself a new wireless mouse. And I'll tell you what, that means everything to me. I had, actually, I just exchanged that before you came in, Chris. I got a new mouse for over here because I just got so tired of that wire getting in the way, and switched out keyboards, and now that one lights up. And yeah, obviously you can't see that as the viewer, but
yeah, the light up keyboard's nice.
Yeah, makes it a little bit easier. Good shot by Shawn to get back around for that 9 ball, just avoiding the 10, and I think he's probably going to end up playing both of these in the same pocket. He is not. Drew back to play it in the side. That was a better shot than what I was saying. All right, to make it 2-2, Mr. Carpenter, Carp, as he's called.
Nice shot.
Center pocket. One of the things that Michael Parker just said is either way, I mean, there's a good chance that this match does go hill. And it very well could. It's still going to be a quick match. Neither one of these guys, they don't dawdle around and look at a shot for 2 minutes or whatever. You know, they know how to play pool. And honestly, if that's any lesson I could give anybody, you already know how to play. Just get up and do it. Because the more you're relaxed, you don't have to play fast, but
relaxed is a good thing.
Without a doubt. The longer you think about a shot, the more you are apt to bring in negativity. Or the what ifs, or, oh my God, you don't want to miss this. So, let it flow. All right, we are at 2-2 in this race to 8. All right, so Avenue Auto. This is, if you're not reading the chat, he owns a used car dealership here in Oshkosh. 2 years in business. Try my best to do business the right way. And knowing him personally, myself, he does. After working for the big guys for maybe too long. So, if you're ever in the market for a used car, obviously Chris was right. Check out Avenue Auto here in Oshkosh. It's a good dude.
Ooh. I think that got closer to the pocket than he was expecting it to.
Avenue Auto, do me a favor. And actually what I'm going to do is put my email. He's been one of the biggest supporters over the years. Even when I was at Mad Apple. You know, when I was commentating up there for the King of the Hill and everything else, Avenue Auto was one of the biggest supporters of live pool streams.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah, so that does not go unrecognized by myself, or maybe some others do. I don't forget stuff like that. So send me, if you would, to this email address. Send me your company logo.
Oh.
And you and I can sit and discuss. You know, if you're on the stream all the time, why not have your business on it?
Right. Because we'll be streaming more and more.
Yeah, there's a there's a lot coming. Brian and I just got back from oh boy. Yeah. We just got back from Southern Indiana about a month ago for the 25th anniversary of the Derby City Classic. And what a time that was. Holy crap. We had every professional that was there on our stream table other than a couple.
Nice.
We started out with Shane Van Boning. The very first match on our table was SVB. So you can't beat that. So reason why I say that, it's it's good to advertise with hopefully up and coming streams. Well, we're there, but we want to get bigger. I don't think that's ever going to happen for me. I mean, I'm 5'6", 5'5" and 3/4, you know, on a really good day. So
we can always get you elevator shoes.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
Get you out of the fog, up into the fresher air. This shot will be a little touchy, I think.
I think for the rest of the night, I'm going to have to keep my finger on the sensor button because there's, you know, once Chris starts making comments like that, we'll do, you know. But I'm sorry. What did you say, Chris? What?
What?
You son of a mother. All right, about a 5-foot shot. And then 2 feet after that for that 6 to get down into the pocket. Not the easiest.
Missed it.
Yeah, I hit that one a little thick. Leaving Shawn with an opportunity to take the lead here. Bit of a thin cut on the 6. The only thing he has to avoid is getting behind that 10 ball. Drawing out of this and kind of throwing the 6 into the pocket, then you have to worry about scratching where he stands. Right in the side pocket there. I think I would take my chances and just play middle ball and just
Back
try
and
to...
forth.
Yep, just try to avoid not getting behind the 10. And he overcut it. And had a perfect shot on the 7.
Easy over there.
Playing tiddlywinks in here.
I hate these shots.
Yeah, they're not my favorite.
Nice. Nice touch. Ooh. A Chris shot. A little strong on the speed there.
Uh-oh. Ooh, yeah, he did not leave Shawn with
Anything
the
easy.
easiest of shots here.
Make him earn it a little bit. Checking up a little bit. And ouch.
Yeah, that was the biggest risk, you know, especially at that angle. It's easy to throw that shot out of the pocket and then do that. Trying to find that picture. What you know, I just got done saying I dropped that playing tiddlywinks here in the booth. I dropped my challenge chip Oh.
Oh, you got a
Ooh,
picture of the chip?
I do.
Nice.
So I am going to send that to myself. Put it on the stream.
Put her on the stream. I think he called it up in the corner. I'd try and play this in the side, but I'm a little crazy.
Well, I think if he played it in the side, though, it's almost a guaranteed
it looks
scratch.
Like he's behind it.
Oh,
Yep.
boy, that one hit both outer points and in. But it counts. 3-2 in favor of Ronald. All right, so if you get an opportunity and you want to see exactly what's going on the Knockout Challenge, this is all happening on Digital Pool. So I'm going to leave this up here while Ronald is racking. And grab your phone, go up to your TV, and scan that QR code, and you'll see who is all remaining. And kind of like I said before, so you've got 6 matches that are complete so far. This will make number 7 out of 16, so we've got 9 more to go. Once you're out, you're out. It's single elimination, and you're done. After the round of 16, we're going to do a redraw. So instead of having the ability to see who you're going to play next, like any other normal bracket, I came up with a harebrained idea, and everybody seems to like it, of, well, let's just do a redraw every round. So what you see there is not technically what's going to happen.
For the next round.
Yep. All right, pocketing the... What ball is down? 3 ball is down,
ball.
And a shot on the 1. So Ronald with an opportunity to... I don't think... Have we had a rack run yet? Break?
Not yet.
From the break?
Not from the break.
Well, this might be the first.
Might be a little tricky depending on his lead to 2 to the 4, but after that...
This is going to take a stroke. I'm going to leave it right where it is, because this is not an easy shot. He could try and super draw, come back a foot or 2 feet and get a little bit of an angle. If he tries to go forward, there's a good chance of him hitting the 1 ball or getting behind the 10. I was just going to say that.
Good call.
Yeah, that's unfortunate with that.
That's my kind of luck. God forbid I hit the 5 and give myself a leave.
Well,
No, let's just miss everything and get behind the ball and hook myself.
hit it better next time.
All right. Need more practice.
Right?
2 nights a week just ain't doing it. Nice jump.
Wow. That was fabulous. That was a really good shot.
Oh, and tried to hide behind the 6 ball.
Did not get there.
I left him on the rail, though, so at least there's a little bit of a challenge to it.
Well, got that figured out. Had to go off the air for a little bit so you didn't hear the question that I was asking Chris. I'm not the computer tech, believe me.
Glad I could be the source of inspiration.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Well, I didn't want to say that. But.
People notice that the audio went away too.
That what? That the audio went away?
The audio went away. They're like, where'd the audio go?
Yeah.
Sound. Hello.
Talking amongst ourselves.
Oh. Overcut it. Not overly happy with the position, so it looks like Ronald might have somewhat of a shot on the 8 here. Off the rail, maybe. Oh, no, he could see it. Tried to jam it in, though. These pockets are tight. It does not like that.
Yeah, these are 4 and 3 pockets, and I'll tell you what, you better hit them with pocket speed because they will not accept anything with a lot of pace. You better hit right in the middle.
Oh, so this table's tighter than I thought it was.
Or is it 4.5? Yeah, it might be 4.5.
Nice bank. A little bit of a long shot on the 9, but shouldn't be too bad.
Yet another opportunity to make this tie game.
Nice shot. Nice stroke.
Yep.
Ooh.
Good aggressive. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. Good shape. All right. 3-3. All right, while he is racking, I'll put this on over. This is what you heard in the background. And this is what the players are playing for. I had these designed. Actually, it's pretty simple because it was done on Amazon, and just took both of the logos, and one's the front, one's the back. So turned out. I absolutely love how they turned out.
I think they look great.
Thank you. It's a poker chip that all the winners are going to get to keep. Okay.
Do we have player profiles? I do not think we do we? Not really?
No. And Avenue Auto, did we cover where these guys are for yet? Or where they're from?
Where they're from, at least. Well, I'm guessing Mr. Shawn Carpenter's out of the Sheboygan area.
Correct.
Since he's advertising for Vibe there.
And I'll bet Mama T could tell us exactly where
Ronald's from.
Ronald is from and where he normally plays out of. I'm pretty sure it's Milwaukee area.
Trying to play safe, I think.
Yeah, and I think
He left a window.
Yeah, by judging by the look on Shawn's face, I believe he left a window there. Get that boxing glove up there. There we go. 3-3.
Ooh. Getting back on the 3-ball the hard way a little bit, but you can see it.
JW is OPS in Michigan. No, sir. Or ma'am. I'm sorry. JW. I am in Oshkosh, Wisconsin right at the moment. We have 2 permanent stream booths, one down in Sussex, and that is Brian Hollenbeck, Hollenbeck's Q Club, which is inside the Sussex bowling alley. And then we also have a mobile booth that we obviously take on the road with us. Yep, Mama T said Milwaukee. Sorry, everybody. When I do challenge matches and everything, I usually have the players fill out a player profile sheet and everything else, and we talk about it. I just kind of spaced it tonight. My apologies. Yeah, what queue they play, who their favorite player is.
They didn't have that for my match either.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think nobody really cared.
Ouch.
Damn.
It's brutal in here. It's all right, I like it.
My bad.
It's all right, I still like you. For the moment.
Yeah, that'll change. Just give it time. That's my goal anyway. All right, show of hands, Chris. Come on. Let's not get too close. Yes, sir, Fred Renner. Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
J-dubs.
J-dubs. Can do.
He's a short guy. He doesn't need a lot of sleep.
Oh. Very good.
Yeah, see, I'm loosening up with the commentary thing. I'm starting to fit in.
You're getting there. This is what, your 5th time in the booth. You'd think it would be a little bit faster. But, yeah.
Well, I don't want to overstep my boundaries and get kicked out yet.
I get it. I mean, it kind of shows, like with your pool game. You're just a slow learner.
Right?
Just a short laugh, because it's mine.
Laugh.
Yeah, no doubt. Avenue Auto. When you consider I probably got 3 hours of sleep last night, you are 100% correct. Great jump. And I believe he is going to get away with a safe as long as it doesn't go in. That was a very good jump. Nicely done. So to answer your question, J-Dubs, do we travel to Michigan? We were actually supposed to. So one of the things, I'm going to switch camera view here, and there's a reason why I'm doing this. Because I haven't yet, and I will get to it at some point while you're watching. I'm going to sit here and talk about some of our sponsors. So in the upper left-hand part of your screen is Inside Pool Magazine. Her name is Autumn Gruchella, and she is the owner of Inside Pool Magazine. Wow.
Nice jump. All right. Now back to your sponsors.
And a big shout out to Tracy Lerma and Eddie the Shine Altman, because if it wasn't for them, we would not have been down in Villa Rica, Georgia last year for the Junior Nationals. The reason I bring that up, that is how we got introduced and contracted to do the Derby City Classic because of, and met Autumn. And it's just an awesome, it's so cool. So Autumn had at one point suggested we were going to do the World Artistic Pool in, I can't remember exactly what the name of the city was, but it was in Michigan. So, to answer your question, yes, we do travel. That's why we have a mobile booth. So, if there's something that you want streamed, or, it's funny because, all right, let me mark the score first. And then we'll keep on talking, because that's what we do. So, I actually got contacted about a month ago. In September, there is a lady up northwestern Wisconsin that wants us to live stream a horse show.
Interesting.
That would be cool. That would be a lot of fun. Something I know absolutely nothing about, but I mean, we could give them. I don't know that much about pool either, but here we are.
I'm in. I'll go. Might be a fun vacation.
Tarek Hamden in the house. I'll tell you what. You want to talk about kid to watch in Wisconsin pool, or somebody that, if he so chooses to go pro it someday, he's well on his way. May or may not make it. You just never know. Life gets in the way that way sometimes. But I've never seen, since I've been playing pool, somebody that has risen faster in the ranks than what Tarek has. And awesome attitude, just a good kid. I'm not a big fan of his, just for the simple fact that 3 weeks ago he beat me on my own stream. Yeah, that's not cool. It's just not cool.
Well, shoot better.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you just said to me?
Touche. Touche. Well played.
You weren't quite as ugly as me, but you had an ugly day that day. I watched that match.
This one.
I almost had a chance to beat you that day.
This one is actually for Chris Green. I've never done this before. That was a good one. Very good. Maya Hookstra in the house. What's going on, buddy? A big contributor last night. I think it was during the last match of the evening. Sent me $10.
Nice.
Right? Yeah, don't thank me so fast, Tarek. I want a rematch.
I'll commentate.
Hell, you will. Not if I can help it. And I can.
Yes, you can.
Cross monkey. See how he sat on the side of the table? So sexy. All right, I have no idea what...
The jump shot.
Oh, the jump shot. Okay. All right, fair enough.
This is a touchy little kick if he goes for it.
Yeah, I don't think... It's going to be very tough to pocket the 6-ball.
Yeah, it's going safe, it looks like.
Let me get on the overhead view. There you can see it a little bit better how close that 3-ball is to the outer point. And why He elected, yeah. Honestly, it was really hard to get away from, even if he did get a hit, not giving Shawn a shot.
Yep. No, but it's no easy shot to get to the 4-ball from there. And then again, what do I know?
That's why we're in the booth, buddy.
See, I can even miss commentating.
I'll tell you what. You know your game is bad when you start missing in the booth. Because I've been commentating for, oh my gosh, like 4 years now. I started at Mad Apple, I think like 4 years ago. Holy crap. Where did the time go? Anywho, I've never missed a shot from this chair. Ever, 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 ever. And you just proved me. I didn't think it was possible. I didn't. Well done, man.
Yeah, what can I say? I actually thought the 9 was more on his way to try and do the draw shot.
This might get a little bit dicey here. If you look at the angle that he can't really play this all the way down. He can, but he would have to draw back and try to get. He'd have to either play the bank shot or whatever on the 8-ball. I would play this in the side with the thin cut, and then, yeah. See, he needed to put some kind of spin on that or get further down. Obviously, that was not the easiest of shape. Especially, he hit middle ball. He had to put a little bit of right spin on that to at least get a bit better shot on the 8. Super thin and try to get that cue ball right by the 9 and the 10 is the way I would play this. Got to hit it harder. It's not horrible. Yeah, and what Ronald's looking at is, okay, is it worth it to try and pocket this 8-ball, or, where you got to get to make this 9? And then it's not just making the 9-ball, it's getting the right angle to get back on the 10-ball. What's up, Al Jordan? Hello to you as well. Thanks for tuning in again. Good shot. Here's the really tough one. Well, making the 9 isn't so tough. Like it's getting
a lead for the 10.
Yeah, yep. No doubt.
Hit this one with some speed.
This could go right in front of it, and then, yeah, super thin cut. Super thin cut, or a bank.
Cutting it is. Nice shot.
Wow. That's a really good out. 583 Fargo, my sore.
Grand Rapids,
no
Michigan.
way in.
I think I've been there.
Well, I'll tell you what, 5.5 hours, yeah, I like the idea of the 45-minute flight, but the issue is sending all of my equipment over there. Got to pay for that. And, honestly, so everybody knows in Wisconsin who Dean Raisler is, Dr. Poole. Actually, let me mark that score before I forget. We had an opportunity talking about it a year ago and doing, was it in Eagle, Michigan? Or Soaring Eagle, that's it. Soaring Eagle Casino in Michigan. I'm not sure exactly where that was. But anywho, so we would like to get to Michigan if, tell you what, do me a favor if you would, J-Dubs. Scroll back to where I put my
email address
to Avenue Auto, and send me an email, and let's be friends.
I'm trying to remember the name of the pool hall I went to over there. Because at the local pool halls, I'm so used to just not giving my ID and everything. We went to leave, left my ID there. Had to call them and have them mail my driver's license back home to me. Yeah, you know, pay my bill, turn in my rack, pay my bill, out the door we go. Because it's just that habit. You're not used to giving an ID because you always go to your local pool hall. Oops. All right, momentary player break. But Shawn is back. Ronald will finish racking and we'll continue on with our match. I think Dale's over here trying to make himself taller in the chair. Getting good at the short strokes, aren't I?
Hole. Son of a...
Aren't you glad you invited me?
Are you kidding me? Right now? No.
2 ball, 9 ball, and the 5 got in the way on the 1, I think, on him. He might be able to cut that in the side yet. I don't know about trying to hold it for the 3 ball, though.
No, I don't think so. J-Dub said, nice casino. Annecy Sands? Annecy? I think. Yeah, Annecy
okay.
Sands. Ron's a surgeon. Is that true? Is he really a surgeon?
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't get the doctor vibe from him.
What are you, profiling? The hell's the matter with you?
I got nothing better to do. Not in the challenge match routine anymore, so I got to do something.
Yeah, no doubt. Mama T says no, he is not a surgeon. I'm assuming Cross Monkey said he's a surgeon because of the way he is
looking at maybe trying to cut the 1.
Cutting through the racks. The way he's playing like a surgeon. You played like a sturgeon.
It's all part of my hustle.
Wow, that's brutal. Nice cut on the 1. Pockets another ball and gets
no reward.
Snookered behind the 10. Brutal. Yep, Mama T said he meant surgical with his shots.
Brutal. You said that a lot during my match. Brutal.
Did I? Yeah.
Poor Chris. Just brutal.
No, I don't ever think I said poor Chris.
No, you didn't.
All right, while he is trying to figure out what to do, and I don't blame him for taking his time. I'm going to throw this up here real quick because I was talking about it before. I'm going to go through some of the sponsors real quick. Of course, Inside Pool Magazine. Bottom right is JP Shower Cues. All right. The reason I bring that up, Mr. Steve Douglas has been extremely helpful over the last 3 years. We've done a Veterans Tournament every year for the last 3 years. Trust me, you're not missing anything yet. Damn it, you just missed something. What the hell is wrong with me? There you go, talking about sponsors. I apologize.
That's a nice shot in the corner.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we had I had my sponsor page up there while he was shouldn't have done it. So sorry. Anyway, Ronald just kicked in the 3 ball, and it was, oh boy. That's usually what happens after you make a tremendous shot. You gotta settle yourself back down and take your time. Go through your routine. Have a pre-shot routine first. Yeah, that was the easiest shot of the match so far, I think. Should I talk about the sponsors anymore, or what the hell?
Maybe.
Let's do it after this game, shall we?
During the racking.
Yeah.
I'll remind you that you're in the middle of Peace Shower and Veterans. Trying to get behind the tent
And
for a
did.
save.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That might go in. All right. Given that this is 10. Oh, he did call the bank.
Maybe he called the bank.
He did. Nice two-way shot.
Yes.
Damn.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Look at all the viewers we've got, Chris, and look how many times people have hit that like button. We're up to 19 already.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, that is
Outstanding for a Monday night.
Yeah, no doubt. Monday night match, that's fabulous. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 20 out of 60 is a third of everybody that has already liked it. And I'm not going to look at how many times it was shared. But if you haven't already done that, do that, because that boosts our rating on YouTube and puts us a little bit more towards the top when people search for pool streams. All right, we're going airborne over the 7, onto the 6, and maybe into the pocket. Wow. It's a really good hit.
And an unfortunate leave for the opponent.
Yeah, very much so. Bam. Just like that, 5 more likes.
Woohoo.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mama T just shared it. Liked it, shared it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Last year at this time, Brian and I were down in Villa Rica, Georgia for the Junior Nationals, which is coming up in 3 weeks, and we were at 890 subscribers, something like that, somewhere around there if I remember correctly. Those 4 days we accumulated over 200 new subscribers, which pushed us over 1,000.
Nice.
That is what allowed us to become monetized. Not much, believe me. very, very little. But every little bit helps. So we're building, and we're building, and we're building, and we're building. Thus the reason for...
Racking. Back to sponsors.
Yep, back to sponsors. Steve Douglas. For the Veterans Tournament the last 3 years, he has given me Q to raffle off, and the same with our Ronald McDonald House Challenge with Taylor Collar and Corey Peterson. And we do that every year for the last 3 years. And so Riley Peashauer gave me a $1,000 Q to raffle off to get us down to help with the expenses at Derby City a month ago. So just a huge shout out to Riley. I can't say thank you enough. So that being said, nothing's happening on the table at the moment. So I'm going to go through these real quick. Right in the middle, you see that MIH. That is the one and only everybody knows in Wisconsin. If you play pool, works for Colonial Life. That is Maynard Hebert. So that is his new company logo. Actually, he doesn't know that's his new company logo because
You haven't told him yet?
No, I just made it tonight. Actually, I took his logo and just made a little oval out of it, and yeah.
It looks nice, actually.
So, yeah, thank you. So, had to do a little doctoring to it. So upper left. Well, let's get back to the pool match here. We'll get back to our sponsors.
Nope. Choosing to foul on purpose?
Intentionally fouling. No, I did not ask them if they are playing 3 foul or not. Normally in 10 ball you do.
I was going to say, I just assumed it was a thing. One of our rules.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to find out. Fred Renner shared to 5 pool groups and my Facebook page. That's how you do it, folks. You know, if you're sitting here watching in your living room, I almost guarantee it, you probably have your phone in your hand or sitting right next to you or whatever the case may be. Why not do that? Just get out there and share it. It doesn't take much. It doesn't hurt.
So what's the safe here?
Al Jordan says you need another Wisconsin tournament with Lori John Jones and get 1,000 in a night. So what Al's referring to is actually, and it's kind of funny because that's the same tournament that the term outer points was first used. And I'll elaborate on this just a little bit while Shawn's trying to get a good hit on the 2 ball. Uh-oh.
A little wide.
A little too wide.
Well, now they're discussing if they want to do the 3 foul or not.
Hang on a second.
We'll be back.
So I just had both players come up to the booth because Shawn had asked if, and again, normally in 10 ball, 3 foul rule is in effect, but there are some places that do not play it, and I've come across that in a couple of tournaments before. Same with 9 ball, you don't have to play 3 foul rule. Anyway, I felt the proper thing to do is because it was not discussed prior to the match, it is not in effect. So. And they're both good with that, so be it. So back to my story. Brian Hollenbeck and I, this is elaborating on what Al Jordan just said. So it was very cold. We were up in Wausau, Wisconsin, and we are both commentating for the Mad Apple stream. And it was cold as hell in there. I mean, I was shivering, and I left my my jacket or my hoodie up in my hotel room, and so I went over to the Cue It Up booth and talked to Nate Mindham. I'm like, hey, can I get a sweatshirt? Because I'm cold. So went in the middle of the match, and actually this is in the middle of the women's state finals. All right. I made the mistake, and I'll never forget, she was shooting the 7 ball in the side. And it hit one of the... Okay, as a pool player, if you miss the pocket on one of the sides or whatever, what did it hit? What did it just hit? It either hit the nipple or the titties. All right? This is a family show. So, anywho... the owner of Mad Apple Streaming got a phone call and said, did you hear what Little Cheddar just said on the stream in the middle of the women's final. He said titties. Or he said it hit the nipple. Whatever. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? So I was told not to do that again. So back to buying the queued up hoodie and putting it on, and Brian asks me, he's like, are you that cold? I'm like, yeah, I couldn't say it. I couldn't say my nipples were getting firm. I was like, I just thought, well, my outer points are getting a little bit firm right now. So fast forward to about a year and a half ago, Brian and we could not come up with a name for our stream. Well, I sent him a text message at work. We're both in construction. I sent him a text message. I'm like, hey, let's call it Outer Point Streaming. Here we are.
See, I always wondered about the story because I never heard it before, to be honest.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, that is a true story. So, yeah, here we are. That's why we are called Outer Point Streaming. And I don't use the word nipple or titties anymore when I say it hit the side pockets. You know what's funny about that? All these guys are trying to figure out what to do with this 3-ball. Tempting safe, and that's a really good safe. This is going to be hard to hit for Ronald. Really hard to hit. So the funny thing, I've heard Jeremy Jones. I've heard. I'm trying to think of some of the other. My gosh, Ray Hansen. I've heard some of the other commentators now has it hit the outer points. Every time they're referring to a miss on a side pocket or any pocket, whatever, and it just
that hits the point. That is kind of cool. You started a trend. And free advertising.
Okay, Michael Parker, I greatly appreciate that comment in the chat. I really do, but I'm not going to expound on it. It makes me laugh my ass off, but I'm not going to expound on why you just said that. Well, maybe I will. We'll get to it. It's actually a very funny part of the story. All right, Shawn electing to play the 4-10 combo and drills it.
Nice.
Damn! Hit that one with authority. That makes it 6-4, or should I say 4-6?
4-6. Closing the gap a little bit, keeping it interesting.
Shawn making a little bit of a comeback. Well, one game.
Still a comeback.
Avenue Auto said, yeah, I remember that. It's just as funny now as it was back then. Okay, so now Avenue Auto said it as well. So, Michael Parker, you just got your wish. While... Let me switch the camera view here so you can see the break a little better. While he's doing that, I'll expound on why Michael and why they said that. Where it says none of your business, starting out with Michael Parker. Notice how he spelled none of your business. All right, so I mentioned before, somebody called and complained about what I said. And it was an actual nun. And that's not a joke. She is the sister of a predominant pool player in the state of Wisconsin. I will not say any names, but it was... She is a literal nun. And she is the one that complained about Little Cheddar. So, I proceeded to use that to be funny. Wow, that's a really good save by Shawn.
That is actually a really nice shot, yes.
So, being the person that I am, got pretty thick skin, but I love to live life with a sense of humor. So, I took the head of Brian Hollenbeck and put it on a nun's body with the full cassock or the habit. A nun wears a habit, black and white. And I put that all over social media. So, and the whole story behind it makes me laugh even more now than what it did back then. So
I remember that because I remember seeing that. And I'm like, what is the deal with that?
So, anytime that anybody asks, well, why is it called outer point streaming? My reply was, well, it's none of your business. None of your business. N-U-N. And then I'd show him the picture of Brian Hollenbeck. Oh, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
That is awesome.
Paige Carp is in the house. Thanks for joining in the chat. Shawn is her dad. So welcome to the stream, Paige. If you haven't already liked it and shared it, if you don't mind, Paige, you might already be a subscriber. I don't know.
If not,
share it with all your friends. Yeah, please do. Share it with everybody that you know. Lots of viewers tonight and 27 likes. Dang. Thank you, everybody. All right. Shawn getting a good hit on the 2 and not leaving Ronald with not really much of an offensive shot. There is cutting that in the side is pretty next to impossible. And then you're going to let the cue ball fly all over the table and cutting it in the, let's switch the view here, which would be your lower left-hand corner, is almost a guaranteed scratch in the side. So, you know what, Avenue Auto? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can find that picture of wow.
Nice
he did cut it in the side, and
behind
no
the floor,
reward again. Wow, that was such a nice cut. And snookered behind the 4.
I'm good at them super thin cuts.
Al Jordan.
Sorry, God.
Yeah. Sorry, God. So, Nunn was probably a Biden voter. Oh, okay. We won't go there. We are easily.
Nice jump.
Geez.
Money.
No doubt. You know, yet again, I call bull. This is no in way that Ronald is 583 Fargo with some of the shots that he's come up with.
Thought that was a good sandbagger.
Avenue Auto said, oh my God, I forgot about Hallelujah Hollenbeck as a nun. Now I am going to try to find that picture. Oh my gosh, he snookered again. He did it to himself again. Well, I shouldn't do that yet. That's kind of premature. But
well, not on the leave.
Not on the leave.
He could still make a nice kick.
He can definitely make this. Wow, I can't remember the last time I seen that picture. I don't even know where to look.
Google Photos. How far back are we talking?
Jeez. 4 years?
Yes, he is making some of them jumps look really easy. Ooh,
yeah.
Just missed it.
You know, we were going to have T-shirts made and everything else, you know, depicting not saying the N-word or the,
T-word?
you know, but, you know, I think that would probably push the envelope of, getting banned from pool. So we kind of left that part alone. Decided not to move forward with those T-shirts.
Nice little pop shot.
You know, now I'm mad at you because now you're making me search through my whole entire phone to try that freaking picture. Probably be easier if I looked on Facebook.
Right? Search by date, maybe?
I didn't even know what happened
Did he pass the
yesterday.
10? Oh, he hooked himself. They're both hooking themselves. Taking lessons from me.
That's not a lesson I'd recommend, folks, just so you're
No,
aware.
me neither. It was painful. I cried.
Cry yourself to sleep last night?
I did.
Yeah, that's hard to take.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm just off that cue ball and where I want it to go. Going for the kick.
Yeah, I don't know if did he call a pocket?
Nice
Oh my gosh,
shot.
are you kidding me?
I think he called it too, yep.
Holy cow.
Very nice. What a way to stay in it.
Wow. What a kick. What a kick. Well, I'll tell you what, I was going to say you better get out after that.
Right? And give yourself a nice leave on that 10 ball.
Yeah, this is definitely going to 6-5 now. I don't care about a commentator's curse because I don't believe it in the first place.
That was a beautiful out.
No doubt. All right, 6-5. Let's make it fun, shall we? I expected nothing less tonight. All right. Off to Facebook.
I'll have to look for my picture. All right. Oh, and an unlucky scratch on the brake. Straight in the side pocket.
Yeah, it looks like the 5-7 does line up. So, honestly, this isn't too tough of a rack. This is not that bad. You know, and given that the 6 is right down there by the 5,
Yep.
makes it a lot easier. And the 7 is right. Well, that'll go in first.
That'll
anyway.
go in first anyways, but yeah, 5, 6. Give yourself a little angle, get mid-table for the 8. You ordered food without me?
Here we are. Thank you. You're welcome very, very much.
You know you're going to make me hungry now.
You know what's funny about that is I actually ordered this before you even got here.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That actually is kind of sad.
And she told me, so they're a little bit short on staff this evening.
Oh, okay.
So she
I
said
did not know that.
it was gonna be a little bit of a wait. That's all right. I'm okay with that.
I might have to go get me a buck burger. Damn it.
I'd say I'm sorry, but I would be lying.
It's all right. Well, so far, Ronald's getting through the rack pretty good. Lining up where he wants to be for that 5-7. Replay. Did you ever get the replay fixed? Oh, he's eating. Never mind. Nice speed. Ooh, yeah. Uh-oh. That'll make it more interesting. Do we go for the bank or do we play it safe? He's calling the safe. So I'm going to guess he's going to try a small bank and get behind that 9 and 10. Oh, putting a 6 behind the 9-10. Very nice. Alright, it's going to try off the rail and call the 6 down in the corner. Going around the 10 ball. This will be an impressive shot. Ooh. Well, unfortunate pocketing it in the other pocket. Bouncing back down might have been a nifty little leave. Nice smooth cut on the 8. Give yourself a leave on the 9. Very nice. Nice speed. Ooh, little. Yeah. He's all right yet. All right, 10 in the side for Ron, so that would be a point for him. Puts Ron on the hill. But still a very close and doable match for Shawn. And we have Dale over here still eating and still trying to find that picture, I think, in Facebook.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Somebody's going to find it at some point. Well, I know I have it at home. Well, like you said, Chris, really good opportunity for Ron to take victory here.
Yes, sirree. Made a couple balls on the break.
And no shot at the one.
No shot at the one. So it'll be an interesting rack. Shawn's got hope. Sorry. Oh, he's going to go for it.
Wow, this is pretty aggressive.
Nice job.
Wow, and got very fortunate.
Got fortunate with the safe, yep. Shawn's going to go for the kick. Ouch. One to the two, two to the three, okay. Three to the four, interesting. Ooh, that surprises me.
Yeah, and hooked.
He just wants to show off with that jump cue again.
Yeah, I'd like to see that on this one. That'd be impressive.
Going for a kick. Got a hit.
And 6. And, I think he left him a shot.
It's tight. I think the 3 might be just a hair bit in the way, but we'll find out here in a second. See if Shawn goes for it or sees if he tries to play it safe. Tried for the cut. Does he get fortunate? Not really. What am I say? Shot around the 3.
No, that ain't happening. He might be able to hit it, but he is not going to pocket this 2-ball. That would be one hell of a mass A. Yeah, this is not going in the pocket. Yeah, there's no way you could hit that ball, that 2 full enough.
To pocket it. Yeah, I agree. But I figured he'd at least get the hit. I actually expected him to try and hit a little harder. All right, pocketed the 2. A little bit of a long shot on the 3 here.
See? Safety coming up. Bank that 4-ball, 3 rails or somewhere and just, This
That's
is
still kind of nice, though.
This is going to be a really tough hit. It's going to be really hard for JR to get to. Or Junior. What is... Okay.
No comment.
Yeah, somebody just walk right in front of our camera, right in front of the booth, whatever.
Front of the table, the guys.
Sure, that happens.
All right, Ron's calling for a hit. See what kind of geometry he can come up with. Oh.
All right, obviously, Shawn needs to win this game, because if he doesn't, he loses the match. But 5 balls to get out, and there's really nothing
problem anymore.
Yeah, there's nothing tied up here.
Unless you do that. That's a Chris sleeve. Here, let me overroll my shot by 5 inches. Ooh, nice recovery stroke, though. That was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, the only issue is he is almost...
Straight in on this one, too.
dead straight on the 7. Which, I mean, it's honestly, it's not horrible. He's going to have to play a longer shot on the 9, and it's going to make it harder to get to the 10.
Uh-oh.
That might be the end of the match, folks.
Yeah. I'm going to take a slightly longer shot and just guarantee a good angle. Try and float this one in also, or...
Yeah, I think I
Yep.
would just, I think I would do this and just play the 10 all the way down on the short side. All right. This is probably going to spell, yeah, that does it. All right, everybody. Thank
Thanks
you
for watching.
Yeah, no doubt. Much appreciated. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We really appreciate you being here. And in all honesty, if it wasn't for you, I'd have nobody to talk to. And that would just be boring as hell. So thank you to all of our viewers. If you haven't already subscribed, please take an opportunity to do that. I would greatly appreciate it. Share it with your friends. Hats off to Shawn Carpenter for stepping up and playing in this challenge match. Wow, that guy is
annihilated.
He is about to fall down. Anyway,
Can we get that on camera?
greatly appreciate everybody, and I'm sorry,
Sorry.
I'm so distracted right now because this guy was
He is
way
annihilated.
overserved. Way overserved.
He is weaving.
Anyway, if you go on over to Digital Pool, you can check out exactly who is still left standing in this knockout challenge and take a look at Facebook over the course of the next couple of days because we're going to have some more matches. We got 3 of them on Saturday, 3 of them on Sunday, I believe, or 2 on Sunday. We got a whole bunch coming up yet. So everybody, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all the next time. On behalf of Chris Green, the tech wizard over here, this is Dale Little Cheddar Lorenz, and thanks for joining us on Outer Point Streaming. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.